welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy. I'm 24 years old and I will be having bariatric surgery. I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. My dog is asleep on my bed, so if he starts snoring or making weird noises, I'm sure I won't be able to continue without laughing. Just wanted to warn you about that. So I wanted to start off today by talking a little bit about where I'm at in my bariatric journey. I have seen a couple doctors already. I saw my primary care physician, which that was something. I saw my surgeon, I attended a online support group and an online nutrition class. I have gone to the pulmonologist, which I talked about in my last video. I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. And I have now seen the gastroenterologist. So I knew going in that this journey would be like a little bit of up and a little bit of down. I was prepared for that. My cousin who has had the surgery has prepared me for that. All the videos I've seen on YouTube and the blogs that I've read have all talked about it. But it's weird because the places that I have found that I am getting this up and down from aren't the places that I would expect. So, for example, I talked a little bit about what happened at my primary care physician. I saw a doctor. If you didn't watch that video, I saw a doctor who I hadn't seen before, who I didn't really know much about, and she kind of fat shamed me. Now, this is the appointment that I went in explaining what was going on with me and how I wanted to go ahead and have bariatric surgery. I brought her my weigh-in sheet, which I think I've shown before, and it was just an experience that I just wasn't expecting to have. Normally, the other times that I've gone to my nurse practitioner at my primary care physician's office, I have had a very positive experience. She is a great person. She is an awesome advocate for me. She was the first person to actually talk to me about bariatric surgery, and it was a great experience. So going back to this doctor, she kind of, like I said, fat shamed me, and it wasn't something that I talked lightly about it on here, and I talked lightly about it with my family, but it honestly has been something that has stuck with me. It's kind of in the back of my head as, you know, I'm doing something wrong and I should have done something like this sooner and things like that, where it kind of just follows you. And I try to be as positive as a person as possible. Try saying that 5 times fast. And sometimes I succeed and sometimes I cry in the shower. I don't know if you guys do that, but crying in the shower, crying in the car, or honestly crying in your bed at night are the 3 places that I tend to cry the most. I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of girls do that. I don't know if guys do that, but if you're a guy, I don't know if you're watching this. If you're a girl, I don't know if you're watching this. I could just be talking to my future self. But as of right now, that's kind of how I've been doing it. I feel like I'm going to Michigan at the end in 3 days, and I have a 10-hour drive by myself, 10.5-hour drive by myself. So I'm sure I'll be doing some crying to some Disney show tunes or some Broadway tunes, or even some country songs can just make you cry. So I'm sure that's kind of where I'll be at. Some pop songs can make me cry too. Anyway, so I have had that doctor's appointment kind of stuck in the back of my head for a couple weeks now. And when I went to my gastroenterologist this past week, I almost had like flashbacks to that episode. Wow, I'm watching too many Grey's Anatomy episodes. To that part, that week, that visit. I really liked my doctor that I saw. She was a new doctor, so this is a new patient visit. But when I went to her, it wasn't all hunky-dory. I found out that she does not do endoscopies in her office for patients who are over 250 pounds, which I am. Obviously, I'm working on it, and I'm almost there, but I'm not there. She says it's a safety risk. She just would prefer to be in a hospital instead of being in her office. The procedure only takes about 10 minutes, but I was very upset to find out that this is something that she does. because it's another thing that's like excluding chunky people. And as much as I'm working on it, like I'm not there yet. And it's just kind of not fair to have like something else during this journey, during this experience, something else that I'm kind of like excluded from, but also like I don't want to go to the hospital. Like when I have this bariatric surgery, I'm going to be in the hospital for 2 days or, 2 nights. I don't know yet how long I'll be in the hospital. And I'm just not really interested in being in the hospital, even if it's just for a 20-minute procedure. Again, because I'm overweight. Like I'd rather just have it in her office. Like why do I have to go to the hospital just because I'm chunky? And I understand she has like health concerns, but you're just excluding me. You're excluding the fat community, and it's just really upsetting. So that was the first thing that she said to me that I was kind of upset about. The other thing she said to me is she was very confused to find out that I really have nothing else wrong with me that qualifies me for bariatric surgery other than my being chunky, my being fat. I don't have anything else. I have sports-induced asthma, but I haven't had to use my inhaler in about 2 years. I have no sleep apnea. I'm waiting for those test results, but usually anesthesiologists will tell you that after a procedure because they have to compromise for it when you go under anesthesia, and I've been under anesthesia a couple times. I don't have diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I really have nothing else other than me just being fat as a reason to need this surgery. I'm 24 years old, so that right there, I guess, is something that doctors don't like to do. They don't like to cover people who are 24 years old. Insurance companies, they don't like to cover people who are 24 years old looking to have bariatric surgery. And then they also don't like when you have nothing wrong. So to find out that after all this time, I might not be able to have bariatric surgery after these 6 months of trying to lose weight and multiple doctor's appointments, multiple procedures and tests and things like that, that I can be excluded from all of this is kind of crappy. It's kind of a crappy feeling, and it really did just bring me back to that appointment with my doctor in the beginning. And it's not ideal. It's kind of a crappy way to feel. So I hope, and so it's not even like that appointment went bad, because it didn't. You're very grunty right now. My appointment went fine. It just wasn't the news that I wanted to hear. So my dog just jumped off my bed, by the way. That's why I said he was being grunty. So I don't really know how to feel. So I'm kind of excited to have somewhat of a break. I was able to, after my appointment on Wednesday with my gastroenterologist, I was able to change my ultrasound to the end of next month. And so the only thing that I have coming up within the next couple days is on Monday, I have words are hard. I have an appointment with the psychiatrist. Hopefully she will clear me for surgery. And after Monday, I also have a physical therapy appointment for my knee, so that's gonna be fun. After that, I'm kind of taking the week off. I'm gonna be in Michigan for 7 days, and it'll be exciting too, even though I'll be like watching what I'm eating and making sure I'm not cheating on my diet or anything like that. I'm gonna have 7 days that are bariatric testing free. So when I come home, I have my second appointment with my second weigh-in, which is my first appointment with my nutritionist, and I'm kind of excited about that because I want to know what else I could be doing to help me lose weight and get healthy before the surgery as well as after the surgery. So I am excited for that, but as of right now, I'm kind of looking forward to having a little bit of a break. I now understand more why they give you 6 months of weigh-ins and 6 months of things to do between the start of you starting to lose weight to the end of you trying to get approved for the surgery. But as a whole, it's a long process. I'll just tell you that much. It is a long process. So give yourself some breaks. Give yourself a weekend to not do anything, or a week to not do anything. You have time. I don't know if your insurance is the same as my insurance, but I have 6 months worth of weigh-ins and 6 months worth of doctor's appointments that I need to go to. So after this, I'm tapping out for a little while, and while I'll continue to lose weight, I'm excited to not really have this doctor's visits and things that could go wrong and fat shaming and all this kind of stuff that could just be it's a thing, and I'm over it. And this whole video has been me rambling. So I hope you enjoyed where I'm at in my journey to a simpler, healthier life. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, leave them in the comment box below. And thank you for listening to my rambling. Words are hard. Bye!